doing today? If this is your first time stopping by, hey, my name is KayTrybe and I'm a master's student in Germany, sharing videos around life here in Germany. So you look through my content and find out if that's the kind of stuff you'd love to see more often. Then if yes, be a part of our community by subscribing to the channel and clicking on the notification bell. That way whenever I have a new video, you are first to know, okay? And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. You already know how I feel about you. You are the best, the absolute best. You are amazing. Thank you so much. Okay guys, so in today's video I want to share something that's not very often talked about as immigrants in foreign countries, and that's depression. This is just like from what we've seen around, from what we've felt, during the course of our time here. So first off, I have to put this out there, like, if you are someone who has left, okay, if you've left, I think I should just put it this way. If you've left your country to come to a foreign country, you would agree with me that it is no joke to just up and leave where you've called home for the longest time, to come to a new place, to start life all over again. You are very strong. Just in case nobody has ever told you that, I am telling you that now, and I am very proud of you. I'm proud of us who have done this, because I know it's not easy. So migrating is a very big deal, okay? And the truth of the matter is that it comes with a lot of pros and cons. Like, we hear a lot of the pros every other day, okay? Better life, okay? Better education system, fine. Better everything, security and all of that. But nobody's really talking about the cons. Which one of them is the depression aspect of it. Like, a lot of people come here, and then due to the absence of people that they've known as family, people they've known as friends, and maybe due to things not going on the way they must have planned for it to go, they begin to, recline, they begin to, just tune off without knowing, and that's when depression sets in. So I just want to discuss with us today, these are the signs that I have read about, and these are the signs that somehow I have also seen in myself, that I was going down, I was about to get depressed. But by the grace of God and by the grace of people that are around me, my friends and my family, like being able to speak to them, I was able to catch myself again and slip out of it, okay? So I'm going to share with you signs that when you experience them, you definitely know that you are slipping away gradually into depression in a foreign country. And thereafter, I'm going to be sharing with you ways by which you can help yourself, ways by which you can get up again, because it's not just about how many times a man falls, but how many times he's able to rise up after that fall, okay? So the very first sign that you could tell that you are slipping into depression is if you are having consistent, like very consistent low moods. It keeps happening over and over and over again for no just reason. You can't even place your finger on it, and it just feels like there's this dark cloud enveloping you, and you don't even have the motivation, the interest to do the things that previously you loved doing, be it gymming, working out, or cooking for fun, or even dancing. I don't know, whatever it is that means fun to you. You don't even see yourself having the energy, the vibe to even go ahead with that, okay? That is one key sign that you could be slipping into depression, all right? And then another thing that is like a sign, an indicator that you are slipping into depression, is that you lack concentration. Like, you can barely do anything without clicking out. Like, you can barely read a book, you can barely watch a movie, you can barely even do your the work that pays you, without losing concentration. So you are either thinking of something that doesn't make sense, or you see yourself, you're just wallowing in self-pity. You are literally you're just losing it at that point in time. The third way that you can tell that you are also slipping off is that you have little or no interest in your self-care any whatsoever. Like, you don't even take care of yourself anymore. Something as basic as showering as often as you should, or even doing the regular self-care routine that you usually do, you see yourself not doing it. Your space is unkept. Like, nothing just matters to you at that point in time. Like, you just feel like, okay, you are in a world of your own. And thereafter comes the feeling of hopelessness, the feeling of pessimism, like nothing is ever going to work again, or like you've lost it entirely. Like, you feel like you were never going to get off that situation, okay? Like, these are heavy pointers towards the fact that you could be depressed. And last but not the least, you could also see stuff like changes in your maybe eating patterns or your sleeping patterns. You could see yourself eating way too much or way too little, or see yourself sleeping way too much or sleeping way too little, and even losing interest generally in things that bring you joy, like the hobbies that you used to love to do previously. So, and this could also lead to, I mean, if it gets really intense, if it gets really extreme, it could lead to you thinking of taking your life. We've heard stories of students here in Germany, internationals of course, who came here and then as a result of depression, they took their own lives, you know. One even happened in 2020, either 2020 or 2021, I can't remember. Like, word kept going around to look for his family members and friends, and it turned out that he had an elder brother in this country and he couldn't even talk to them. So that brings me to the solutions that you could employ if you ever found yourself in this situation, or if it feels like you are having suicidal thoughts. I just want to share with you some tips that you could employ to bounce back to life again, to get through whatever it is you're facing, and basically to be renewed again, body, spirit, and soul wise. Okay, so the very first thing is a no-brainer: talk to someone, be that a friend, be it family, whoever it is you feel like you can confide in, whoever it is that you feel like you trust more talking to. Please, by all means, speak to them. Like, bear it all out to them. Let them know how bad it is. Could it be financial reasons that could make you slip into depression, or academic reasons, or whatever it is? Find someone that you can talk to, okay? And if for some reason you feel like there is nobody trustworthy within your circle or even your family that you can confide in or talk to, please kindly seek medical advice. Go to the hospital, and you could be referred to a therapist if it's like really bad. Okay, the point is, do not die in silence. Like, do not stay in the confines of your house and wallow in everything, self-pity, and eventually, God forbid, take your own life. Do not, like, only be causing harm to your loved ones, to your family, to your friends. Okay, so that's one way that you can help yourself. Now, the second thing that I'm going to recommend that you do is try to, I know sometimes during this phase you don't even want to look at the social media because you feel like maybe you're going to be reminded that you're not doing well enough, you're going to be reminded that you're oppressed or something like that, whatever that means for you. But try to consume wholesome content. Like, there are lots of inspirational speakers on YouTube. Find them, you know, listen to their messages, gain courage, gain strength. Okay, whatever that could boost your spirit up at that time. You don't necessarily have to consume content that will just, you know, worsen your situation. You don't have to do that. Rather, look for things that will lift your spirit, that will renew your mind, that will literally, you know, make you look at life differently. You understand? And by God's special grace, help you to feel and to be better. Okay, third thing that you could do, if you think you're in this category too, would be finding, I mean, if you don't have friends or you don't have people of like minds, try to find a community. Basically, try to find a community of like minds. Maybe you can do that by, you know, joining a church in your neighborhood, or you can join, there are several organizations here in Germany. Like, when I say organizations, I mean with your country people from where you are, from where you're from. Like, for example, I'm from Nigeria, and we have several organizations like Nigerian students in Germany. Like, there's a group for Nigerian scholars in Germany. We have a group chat both nationwide and on a state level. Try to find such groups and be a part of them. Be a part of the activities that they carry out. If they have picnics, if they have group events, try to be a part of them. So if you have a community of friends like that and they know that you feel a certain kind of way, by them constantly checking up on you, you will just feel better. Of course, they can always look for how to, you know, run around to help you out. Okay, if it's a financial issue or something that they have more knowledge about, they can definitely help you to, you know, get your acts together again. Another thing that you could do could be retail therapy. I mean, this is something that works for me. If I'm feeling down, like I'm feeling really down and I feel like, oh, I just want to lift my spirit, I just look for something really nice and get for myself. It makes me feel better. You understand? It makes me feel good. It makes me feel that, okay, I can still do something for myself. Just anything to cheer you up, anything to lift your mood at that point in time. Do what you have to do, okay? And the very last but not the least thing that you could do is literally to take it easy on yourself and to take a break from it all. Be it schoolwork, be it like work that pays you. Take your holidays, like that period, if you don't feel good at all, I mean, while you're trying to feel better, or if it's schoolwork, if you figure out that it's a lot for you, you can divide your semester. Like I've told you guys in one of my previous videos, share your semester into two so that you don't break down literally. And this is actually one fact. Truth is that studies are the major reasons why students see themselves slipping into depression, because they feel like there's a lot for them to do, there's so little time, and they can't meet up. So that's why most of them just be like, okay, you know what, it's the end of the world, I can't do this anymore. So if you find out that you have little or no capacity to carry the workload, because the truth is, the workload of studies here in Germany is a lot, and you would literally break down if you don't watch it. Take a break, listen to your body, and take it easy on yourself. You're only human. Guys, that's really that for this video. I don't know, I just felt led to talk about this, and I really hope that that made sense. If you're watching this and you feel like you're in this, you know, predicament, I really hope that these tips I gave would help you to feel better. Or if you know someone who feels this kind of way, or you know that this video could help, you could be nice enough to share it with the person and just let them know that life is not as deep as we think it is. I mean, it will all pass. Every mountain that you feel like is unmovable at this point in time will at some point pass. Like how people would say, every problem has an expiry date. So just chill, because it's not the end of the world. If you go ahead and kill yourself, commit suicide, you've only succeeded in hurting the people around you, and you really don't want that to happen, right? So guys, I'm going to be drawing the curtains here. Thank you so much for watching. If you got up to the end of the video, let me know what you think about it in the comment section, and let me know that you enjoyed it by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. And I'm going to be seeing you guys in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye.